Cool.
You
And
ready?
yo, did you see that? This is random. We're gonna have to cut this probably. But did you see that footage of Kelly Rowland performing?
Cutting fucking up her lyrics.
Oh, I didn't even listen. I'm talking about her in this suit right here.
Oh yeah. I did see that. She one looks great, amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yes,
Zero
yes.
notes. But there's also a clip of her performing Cater to You and accidentally doing Beyonce's part and then forgetting the words
Oh,
to her part. And it was like, all right, these artists
that's
give
okay.
you
She has the
keep.
voice of an angel. I don't give a fuck.
Welcome to Out the Trunk with Jordan and Darius. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. That's Jordy B writing on all socials.
This is our What's on Our Mind segment, our musings off the rip. If you notice a significant drop in my video quality, it's because I did not charge my good camera. And so I'm on a webcam, but the show must go on. And I do apologize for the lack of visual clarity on my end.
Yes. He
And
is
also,
not
while
being
I'm
held
here,
hostage.
yes, I'm not being held hostage. I am not in somebody's basement. I have access to water, running water, and a
There's
bed.
no bucket for him to piss in.
Correct. Running water, indoor plumbing, a bed, all of that, even though I
Yeah.
do look like I should hold up a paper with the date on it. Also something I wanted to say off the rip, starting to repeat shirts because we record every week and
Yo, dog, for real.
I have a pile of shirts that are called my inside the house shirts.
Yeah.
I'm not getting dressed for this pot, so I'm just throwing on a t-shirt from the pile, and we're starting to repeat. I try to avoid it as long as I can, but after a
Yeah, we
year,
got to talk about that
we are
because I feel
back to
like I don't
repeating.
have enough shirts. Like I
You
feel
know,
like I need more clothes.
when you have to be on camera every week and it's forever, right? So
Yes, and it's
like,
forever.
so someone 6 months from now could be like, "Damn, this nigga wear that shirt a lot."
No, right? Yeah, like
Like, no, but we
even like
record every week. Like, it's not. You
yeah,
just
even
went
like
back and watched the old weeks.
yeah,
Like,
bro. And it's, they see you on Instagram like, damn, again, nigga. Like you gonna do laundry today?
it ain't like it ain't like IG where
Yeah,
I could see like
you can space out what you're wearing, and
correct, but like we
you
record every
know,
week and the cameras are on, and so.
yes,
This is the audio visual format. And if you've
correct.
noticed, you haven't heard us reading any ads yet, which means we're not being paid for this. So no, we do not
Correct.
have the
We are literally out the trunk with this shit right now.
budget. We are out the
Um,
trunk, and
but if someone
therefore
wants
we
to
do not
pay
have a
for the
coding
trunk or
budget.
contribute to the trunk costs, we will gladly accept.
Absolutely. I will read your drop. I believe I've said in another podcast. If you're selling fentanyl and you'll pay me to advertise it,
Yes.
I will do a fentanyl drop.
Listen, it'll take your breath away.
Permanently. You'll take that long nap. Um,
You want
that's
to meet
enough.
Jesus? Do we have a drug for you?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Enough of my randomness. You were outside this weekend. Outside. Want to tell the people what you did?
Yeah, so Thursday, did we do anything Wednesday? Oh, we recorded
No,
Wednesday. Yeah, yeah.
Wednesday,
So yeah,
middle
shit,
of
I'm
the week.
tripping. Yeah,
No.
yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah, no, yeah. So so Thursday I had a couple friends in town for different reasons. And so we all got up, hung out at my house, had a pregame, caught up. They got to spend some time with my family, who they met at my birthday party. So they, getting to know people in my life. So that's always fun. Had a couple shots, debriefed about life and all that. Then we went out, took them to where we go, and we hung out there. Got a bunch of wings and fries, and just chilled out. Uh, that
The
was a
wings
good
are half off
time.
on
Nothing too
Friday, right?
crazy. Thursday, yeah, Thursdays,
Thursday,
yeah.
yeah. Well, shit,
Um,
yeah. It was Friday.
yeah, so did that. Yeah,
Um, how was that? I mean, how was it? How
it
was
was
Thursday?
it was fun. It was a good time. They got to meet Keller, which
Okay.
was dope. I was like, this is the guy from the playlist cover art. Um, so he's like known national, not national, known well within my friend group because I send them that playlist all the time, or sent all of them that playlist rather. So that was cool. Got to meet the people that we hang out with, on a regular basis. So that was pretty much Thursday. Hung out, watched football, nothing crazy. And then Friday went to a little bar, kind of basically in my neighborhood. Uh, got some dinner, chilled out, and then met up with you
The
guys.
spot you went to, they have a really good turkey club. I know that
Yeah.
sounds whatever, but we actually have a joke about it. But
Yes, we
um,
cannot.
yeah, but it's actually
Um,
good. But it is it's actually good. It's not a
Yeah.
joke good. It's actually really good.
Correct. They also have a really good app sampler. It's like fucking massive. Like that's
Mhm.
it's shit you order when you live with like 4 or 5 people. That's always really good. And I love their specialty shots. They're very original, so I fuck with those too.
Okay. And
And
you
you can turn
pulled
them into
up
a drink and
to
all that.
where I was, right?
Yep.
Okay. It was like I treated that almost like a soft interview because we for the
Yeah.
audience we're like we're testing some guests
Yes.
and I thought it went well.
It did. Yeah,
I thought
absolutely.
the banter was great. I
Yeah.
thought the chemistry was there. And stay
Yeah.
tuned. You never know. So
Yeah, we actually talked about this with them. I think I get my days mixed up. I think it was last night, I'm pretty sure. But I can't remember. Work makes me like really like woozy, so I get my days fucked up. But yeah, we talked about it last night, kind of like just the idea of what we're gonna look like when we have guests and things we may want to talk about or things they may want to talk about with us and so on and so forth. So looking forward to branching out and working with civilians, if you will, and then also we will be working with some other pods as well. We're gonna keep that under wraps for now.
I was thinking, I mean, I guess I should probably like call the segment "Phone a Friend." Be like, we just bantering. Be
Oh
like, this
yeah,
is too
yeah. That'd
masculine.
be
Let's
good.
phone a friend.
Yeah,
And
no, we really like we do not want to be like those red pill podcast guys. That's like our whole goal is to never be those guys.
I mean, if you watch the Rory and Mal show, we need a Damaris. So
Yes, yes, we do. We do.
like it'll still be us, but Damaris offers a different perspective that Rory
Correct.
and Mal can't possibly have by virtue of them
Provide.
having a penis. So,
Yes.
to stay tuned. So what'd you do? You went to which homecoming?
UNCG.
Okay.
Um
People don't know these acronyms.
oh, University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Like yeah, we got worldwide listeners now. That is true. We everywhere.
Right.
Yeah, so that's where a lot of my friends went and actually my mom went there as well and my
Okay.
little brother. So got up there, drove to Greensboro, got there around shit, like 3 o'clock, something. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Um, Met up with Erica, who we'll have on the pod eventually, and Ashley. Walked down to the quad, ran into my little brother, said what's up to him.
By happenstance, or what did you plan to meet him there?
Oh no, I literally just ran into him. I mean, I knew I'd see him, but just ran into him on the street. And then you know, uh how do I want to put this legally?
Legally. Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding. No, I had some contraband. I provided him with some contraband.
You smoked some weed, man. What year are
Oh
you
no,
in?
we were drinking, but you can't have liquor on campus, so we gave him
What the
some
hell
anyway.
kind of college you can't have liquor on campus?
No, at least not outside, I guess. Apparently, that's what they told me. Uh,
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Open.
yeah,
Okay. All right. I thought you meant
yeah.
like at
So
all. Okay.
got you. Yeah, no, yeah. So, yeah, hooked him up a little bit. And then we hung out with the crew. It was a lot of us. We had like 2 tables. It was probably like at least a dozen of us out
It
there.
looked like a remix of your birthday party, to be honest with you.
Yeah, basically.
I was
Yeah,
like, did they just
yeah.
transport the party
It was
to?
basically that. Yeah,
Okay.
with a few more
Uh,
people. So we hung out there. There was a Q cookout, so there was plates and all that stuff, and there was a dope like mobile cigar lounge, which was really cool. So I went up there and got a stick. Um, Smoked that, just hung out, chilled with the guys and girls. We did that for shit a few hours. Um,
so let me ask you this:
yeah,
have you been to this homecoming before?
no, I had not been there.
Okay, the question doesn't really apply.
Oh,
Um, Never mind. The bit wouldn't work. So, anyways, carry
oh,
on.
gotcha.
You were on
Yeah,
the yard,
so yeah, we're on the
quad
yard. We
yard.
ran into some people that ran into some old faces, people that I hadn't seen in a while, or people that I didn't even know went to UNCG. Also, it's funny because everyone that I know from in this friend group thinks I went there because I just know everyone that
I
went
thought you
there.
went there.
Yeah, no. So I'm an Aggie, North Carolina A&T State University. For those who don't know, Aggie Pride, whoop whoop. And she was like, "Wait, you didn't go here?" I'm like, "No, I've been on this campus for all of 4 hours helping my brother move throughout the course of his tenure there." You know, so yeah, so it's cool to kind of walk around, see the campus, see a different part of town than where I was at when I was in school. Hung out with everybody, caught up, got to catch up and stuff because some people couldn't make my birthday, so I hadn't seen some of these guys in a while, since one or two of the weddings. And then so we hung out there till like 6 or 7. maybe something like that, maybe 8. I don't know. Time went by fast, and then went back to chill with my buddy Ryan. At his apartment, they had like a buffet, like type shit, whatever. So we got to eat, which is super clutch for free, especially. So we got to stuff our faces and kind of, replenish. And then went to a pregame at my friend Shantae and Sed's house. Hung out there, all got changed because we went to this black party downtown.
That club looked lit, and I know I'm
It
dating myself
was.
by saying lit.
It
But
was a vibe. It was a vibe. People still say lit.
no, it's like that. Kids, no one says lit anymore. It's like saying
Oh, I don't know
tight.
what the kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
well, shit. Well, I
hey,
don't know what the kids say
that club
now.
was tight. Like, nah, man, you are dating yourself when you say
It
lit.
was groovy, baby.
This is dynamite. No, we are definitely dating ourselves when we call things lit.
Yeah, there was some job suckers in
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So the club we were at was a 3-story club, so it was super dope. They had a rooftop uh section on the third floor. So we were out there pretty much all night.
What I gathered from just piecing together, because but like I follow people from that follow the pod, and obviously there's a lot of overlap
Right,
there. So for me, piecing it together, the stories, it looked like an old school club that I used to go to, where people were actually standing up
dancing.
and dancing, and there were no
Yes,
sections, and they played
yes,
music
correct.
that wasn't about serial killers, and like it looked,
Yes.
it looked like it reminded me of when I used to go to the club. So
Correct. Yeah,
it looked
it,
like
it
a good
reminded me
time.
of like when clubs were fun. Yes, very
Yeah,
much so.
before they became like a roving status symbol.
Right. Yes, and it was an alumni party, which I didn't realize. So the people that were there actually went out in clubs and danced in the time when people danced in clubs. So I feel like we're the last of the Mohicans on that front.
Well, I bet
So yeah,
Icy
man, it
Hot
was
did some numbers that next day. All y'all old asses out clubbing.
man.
I
So
bet
we
Icy Hot ran it up the next morning.
Man, so I ran into one of my dogs out there, and he was like, "Yo, we about to go to IHOP after this." I was like, "Cool, we hit y'all up." Da, da, da. And we walked outside, and we were like, "Fuck that, we going home."
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's like for something like that, I would rally and stay out till
Yeah,
2, man. But like them 2 a.m. nights get fewer and farther between.
yeah,
Um, but for something like that, once a year,
yeah.
homecoming,
You got
the
to.
club is what, like it's a themed party. That's special occasion. That's game 7. You gotta rally for that. But
Right, right, right.
so anyways, you went to the club. Club's
Yeah.
over. Did you stay the night or do you drive back home?
No, I stayed the night. Went back to Tay's crib, hung out. They had ordered. I think they got there before, so they had ordered some like a bunch of buckets of KFC, whatever. So we had that.
Insert joke here.
Yep.
Uh,
We can't break every stereotype.
I mean, listen, it's not. First of all, white people eat plenty of fried chicken.
Right.
Second of all, chicken is cheap and it tastes like what you put on it. So it's
Correct.
like very easy to,
Everyone eats it. It's
yeah, like
yeah.
you can't fuck up chicken because it just tastes like what you put on it. If it's teriyaki, it tastes like
Correct.
teriyaki. If it's, hot, it's
Barbecue, it tastes
hot
like
barbecue.
barbecue.
Yeah, like it does what you do to it. So
Yeah, correct.
eat some fried chicken.
Um
Would y'all play card games? What do we do after the club? What's the after set like?
we we just chilled. We didn't play any games. We just kind of chilled, played some music, smoked fired up a hookah. I think I had like half a shot. But I think I was pretty much done drinking at that point. Because I was in the club. I had a couple moments. I was like, "Oh, I'm good." I was I was dancing to Not Like Us. I was going crazy, and I spilled a drink on Erica, like on the front of her fit, just all over her chest. I was like, "My bad. I'll get you another one."
Did you do did you do the Martin thing where you tried to never mind.
Well, I tried to act like it didn't happen. I was just gonna do this and just hope that no one noticed it. Everybody was like, "Oh shit!"
Martin spilled a drink on one of the old ladies in one of them
Yeah.
episodes, and he just grabs a towel and he just starts rubbing her chest. It's just
I
like,
actually like your instinct is to do that because you're just
yeah,
like, oh my bad, but then you're like, oh wait, that looks crazy as hell. Um,
not just looks. It is crazy to wipe
yeah,
a
no,
grown
well, yes,
person
of
down.
course, yes,
I got it. Don't worry about it. I accept your apology. You don't need to
yep,
wipe me off.
yep, yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah, I was just going nuts to that to the whatever part of the song that I was playing at the time, and I just was.
So
throwing my
you,
hands up in the air, and yep.
if you were gonna, if you said wave them like I just don't
No,
care, I
no,
was
no,
about to
no,
be
no,
like, that's
no,
older than lit.
no, 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 no. I was like, it was the part where he's like, uh, leaning on you niggas like another line of walk. All eyes on me, like about to send up the puck. So I was
Put
about
the
to point
road
up the
label
puck.
on it. I'm gonna get them dropped.
Yeah, so I was about to point up the puck and RIP to Roman, and then
Really pointed up to Pac. Oh my God.
I get really animated when that song comes on, man.
All
It's really a
right.
problem.
Fair enough. Listen, it's a great song.
Yeah.
So you were back
Um,
in town by Sunday then?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I woke up, drank some water, chilled, got dressed, and then I was gonna watch some football with Sid, but the 1 o'clock games were trash. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get on the road. So I went home, ate, showered, changed, met up with Luis to watch both our teams played at 4:30. So we watched those games together. Um, and then stopped by the spot to just hang out for a little bit, chill before the weekend was over. But like pretty much everybody was there. So like we just ended up staying for a while. I mean, I didn't close the bar down, but I stayed for a minute, kind of ran into everybody. Um, Old girl from the spot we went to that one time, with the bad mac and cheese balls.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Got you.
She was there, so we all kind of hung out and shit. Did a couple rounds and then called it a night. So it was a good weekend, but I definitely was like, I need to sit the fuck down for for about a week or two.
Yeah, your ass will be right back out next weekend. Cut the cap.
That is a
Stop
lie I
lying to
tell
the
myself.
people.
I
Stop lying
tell
to the
myself,
people.
I'll be like, next week I'm doing nothing.
Nah, man. You by far are outside gets, as far as I know. You know. Yeah, what I believe you were what the kids call mixy, as they say.
Hmm.
So, do you do the state fair?
Um, I do like every other year.
I don't. I did 2 years ago. I don't. I
Yeah,
mean, I can walk to it and I don't even go because it's
right.
like I swear to God, I don't get it. Like I just,
Yeah.
I get in
Um,
there, I walk around, I have my pepperoni hot dog or whatever the fuck is new, and then I
yeah.
like 45 minutes later, I'm like, I could leave now and be fine. Like the only
Yeah, the
like I
alligator
don't
mac and
get
cheese is
it.
good. Love the turkey legs. Cotton candy is always fun, obviously, but yeah, I mean,
What is to it other than just walking around and eating? Like, is that just the
that's
whole
it.
point?
That's it. Well, I think the thing is because we live in Raleigh, it's a little different. Like, because what I've realized going to the fair a lot is like people from like the western side of the state, that's like their one big trip a year to come down here to like the city and like hang out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I
And
think it's
that's
a bigger deal for them, Um,
the
like the people
yokels.
from like people from the mountains and shit, like, they like love coming and they got their trucks and their racist t-shirts and they love coming down here and hanging with the big city folks.
So and like, but the food, I don't get it, man. And it's like the food
Yeah.
is some of it better than others, but none of it's like I never miss it. Like I'm never
It's
like in
never
August, like,
crazy.
damn, I missed that
Oh
whatever I
no.
had last year at
Yeah,
the fair. I don't think about it once I leave.
correct.
Um, I don't get it. I don't get it. That's all I wanted to say. I want to tell the people that as far as the fair goes, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know if what other states have like famous state fairs. I mean, I guess they probably all do. But maybe if it was
Mi-
like something more extravagant, I would go more often.
Minnesota's was big too, but was I think it's the second biggest. But again, I don't like you go to a group of people, it's cool, but it's
Yeah.
the people that like I don't. You get your pork chop, you get your grilled pork chop, you get your cheese curds, you get your bowl of cookies, and it's like, all right,
Yep.
fine, but like I don't. It's just food, man. I got you
Yeah.
drove from 3 hours to get a grilled pork
Right, they
chop.
really do. Like yeah, like people like to shit on Raleigh, whatever, but like if you're in Benson or inserts random city name, you know, it's like New York to them. Not literally, but
If by
it's a hot
people like to
spot.
shit on Raleigh, that's me. I'm people. I'll never forget when we went out the night before Labor Day, and it's like there was nothing to
Yeah, no,
do.
the
So
nightlife has definitely fallen off for sure. Like it's a legendary fall off actually. Like it's
books will be written about what the hell COVID did to
no, yeah.
medium-sized cities.
Yeah.
Um, I have a theory that so I would guess from like 2012 to 20, you saw young college graduates sprawl out. They would try new
Right.
cities. That caused the bump in Phoenix and Atlanta and even like Birmingham, Alabama and Raleigh
Yeah. Yeah.
and you saw Dallas, Texas and San
hmm
Antonio. And I think post-COVID with that plus population decline is going to cause a reconsolidation toward the big cities like New York City, LA, Miami,
Yeah.
because I would not tolerate this nightlife if I was 27. Like I'm 37 now, so I don't really care.
No,
Like it's
it's
fine.
fine.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, but like if I was 27, I'd be looking to get the fuck out of here. There's nothing to do.
Yeah. If like I have a
Like
friend who I know somebody people are coming thinking about considering Raleigh as like a new relocation spot,
I think we're talking about
and
the
I was
same
like
person.
it's a yeah I was like it's a cool place, but not if it isn't great, but they're like of the age where like I don't really care about that, so like it's fine for me.
That's what I tell people is look, Raleigh is a very chill place. You can get you if you get out of the main areas, you can get you some pretty solid housing. The
Yeah.
amenities are great, the parks are great, mountains.
hmm
But get your partying done before you get here, because I'm not going
Yeah.
to lie to you. You will never be able to tell you I misled you. There is no nightlife. Like,
That is a fact. That's a
like
fact.
there's like three spots to
Yeah.
hit, and on a good night they're cool. But you know, it's
And even if the spots that are considered like popping or whatever, like ain't nobody dance with nobody, everybody's on Snapchat with the flash for 10 seconds, look, they're having a good time, then they go back to sitting like this all night on the couch.
yeah,
So
and it's like. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. But like, look, it's great to if you ready to get hit the burbs and fire up a brisket on Sunday morning. This is a
correct.
great city to do that. But if you're
Raleigh is
trying
where you
to
come to settle down.
correct, get it all out of your system before you get here. So Kevin McCall, for the people who don't know who he is, because why would you? He
He wrote Deuces.
he wrote Deuces by his much more prominent collaborator Chris Brown, Breezy Bowl. And he
Yeah.
was on, I would really wish I knew the podcast because I would like to credit them appropriately.
Yeah.
But he was on somebody's podcast and this is not fun. Let me
It's
start by
it's really
saying
not funny.
there is nothing in wrong with being on any sort of SNAP or
Yeah.
supplemental assistance, whether that be whatever, whatever, whatever.
Correct.
But he's
The
sitting
way
on the
he
couch.
presented it was insane.
He's sitting on the couch. First of all, this was I believe Deuces won some award. I don't know if it was a Grammy,
I
but
think it won a
whatever.
Grammy. I feel like it won a Grammy.
So he got some. I don't know if whatever, whatever. And he's
Yeah.
just like, first of all, what he said, he had me die. He was like, I don't even, he's like, I got two kids. My baby mamas, they raised them. They do great out in Atlanta. Which, what you mean they? He was speaking of them like they were plants. Like he was like,
Yeah.
he was like, my baby mom takes care of them. They do a great job. I love y'all. I was like, wait.
They get food, water, sunshine every day.
He was like, they down in Atlanta. My baby mamas are doing a great job raising them. Like, all right, man.
Yeah.
But the funny part was like he would just start screaming that he's on EBT. And he was like,
Yeah.
I wrote,
And then he pulled out the card.
he was like, my name is on this card. He, he was like, it said Kevin KKK McCall. He said, he said, I went down to the EBT office. I was embarrassed. I wore a mask like Elvis.
First of all, who's gonna recognize you, bro? That song came out 12 years ago. I was a freshman,
He's
like
smart.
15 years ago.
My nigga,
I
you
was a
Kevin
freshman,
McCall. You're fine.
bro. When they came out, 2012, I was like a freshman or sophomore in college when that song came out. What the fuck is he talking about? He's acting like he's remember when
Chris
Alvin?
Brown.
Yeah, like remember when Alvin from Cosby Show got people made fun of him for working at Trader Joe's. It's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
he that was 30 years ago. Like, whatever, relax. Like, you're not him though.
He was like, he was like, this card said Kevin McCall. He was like, I was down there in the mask like COVID. I was like, dude, I know that song. I listened to that song. It's on several playlists. I couldn't pick you out of a
Yeah,
lineup. Like, what
no,
the
no.
like, you're fine, dude.
He's more famous for talking about Chris Brown than he is for collaborating with Chris Brown.
He looked like I said he was you ever see the episode of Martin where he was at the unemployment office and he was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
he was like people
yeah.
recognize me. Like nobody know who the fuck you are. I'm sorry, man. Y'all got to find this
Yep,
clip again.
yep,
Not making fun of someone being on any sort of assistance, but he presented
yeah.
like he presented like he was too good for it. Like
Right,
and two, clearly you're not if you carrying the
right.
fucking
If you're
card on
on
you with
it,
your name
yeah,
on it.
right.
He just pulled out the card and he's just like, "This say my name on it." He was like, "It's not fair." He said, it's, he was like, "Breezy Bo did 90 million. All
Not
I
even.
need is
What the
25,000."
fuck? First of all, what do you have to do at Breezy Bowl? Why do you need to? Were you supposed to be on stage?
He might have performed one song you dealt with.
Right.
Like you act like you did. You and him are longtime collaborators. Like you.
Yeah, or like he was his choreographer or something. I mean,
He
come on,
said
bro.
it's not fair. And he threw like this, started kicking like a toddler and crying and shit.
Yeah, somebody in the comments they were like, "Okay, he wrote 4 songs. Why can't he just write 4 more?"
Deuces was a hit, but like,
Yeah, it was a hit.
what do you? My thing is, it's a hit, but it wasn't Thriller. Like, what you expect to be
No, it
better?
wasn't Thriller. It wasn't Thriller. I mean, that song probably did save his career, but it wasn't Thriller.
But like, what is his expectation to eat off that for that writing credit
I
forever?
don't know. By the
Like
way, it's one song, dude.
one
Like,
song, and again, a hit. But we're not talking about saving all my love
uh,
for you. Like it's not.
right. This isn't fucking Remember the Time, you know?
Right, like it's not Purple Rain. It was a solid hit. I'm not gonna take it
Yes.
from you. It was a very good hit. But
Yes.
it's not
But
timeless. It's
also,
not classic. It's not played at
no.
weddings. Like you're not playing it in
Right.
arenas. Like it's not back that ass up. It's not
No.
baby got back. You're not gonna eat off this for the rest of your life. You never were off
Yeah.
that hit. Like it's not like that.
And remember, this is like basically 5, 6 years before 3, 4 years before streaming really took off. So like at that point, no one makes money on music anymore anyway. So what were you missing? You weren't, you know.
He said, "Could I get 25,000, bro? Breezy Bo did 90 million. It's not fair." And he kicked. There,
It's like,
as a
well, if you
grown
can
man,
sing and dance like Chris Brown, then you can get $90 million. I don't know what to
or
tell you.
you could write your hits, but you like Neo got more than four. Why you
Yeah.
ain't? Yeah, he ain't out
Yeah,
here crying.
the dream got a good life.
Now there's good money in being a writer, but you're not finna eat off one hit song for
Correct. Yeah,
forever.
Seven Streeter gets still, writing shit. Money Long, she finally popped off singing, but she was writing for everybody.
Party gonna eat off Cardi
Yep.
rhyme for the rest of his life.
Yes, correct.
All right, you want to talk about your goals?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right, so this you wanted to put it on the rundown, so you passing you the baton.
Yeah, so we talked about our fourth quarter goals about a month or so ago. I have not really been completing them as much as I'd like to be honest. But I'm getting back in the swing of, doing for the viewers who maybe didn't see the episode, I wanted to read more books, write more poetry, and work out more often. I've done 2 of the 3, um, to a marginal or to an exponential increase, but got to make more time for the gym. But yeah, so I'm getting back into writing. I've been
How's the
listening
poetry coming
to
along?
pretty good. I got some new ideas I'm working on. I got to really sit down and flesh them out. I got a half day tomorrow, and then I'm off the day after that. So I'm probably gonna just spend the next couple days just like writing and doing pod shit, so I can kind of catch up on everything. And there's this site that I like to use. I'm always looking for like different submissions for poetry and stuff like that, different contests, kind of because they have cool prompts and things like that, which kind of get your creative juices flowing. And so I found one, and it was write a poem but as a letter to a chapter that no longer serves you anymore. So I thought that was really interesting. So I'm going to work on that over the next probably 36 hours because there's a submission deadline this week. So I got to meet that. So I'm looking forward to working on that. And I actually have not submitted anything for any sort of contest or publication in probably like 5 years.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting back into like throwing my hat in the ring and kind of getting checking the rust off in terms of like putting myself out there creatively. Like, I mean, I perform a lot, obviously, but it's not the same thing as no one seeing your face or hearing your voice. They're just reading your work and judging it based off that. Um,
So do you think your work shines brightest out of like as the written word or seeing you in
mhm.
person?
um, I honestly don't know. So me and a couple other poets, we kind of talk about this where we say there's three kind of poets. There's page poets, so just written word, stage poets who are more so just really good performers or vocalists, and then there are those who can do both. I feel like I'm great at doing both. I'm really good at using my voice to inflect my vocal inflections and things of that nature and tempo and breath control and stuff like that. Which I feel like sets my work apart also as well as my just my range in terms of diverse topics and poetic styles that I can use. But I do write my poetry um, with the intention of them to the point where you can get a full experience just reading it in a book, if that makes sense.
Do
Um,
you feel comfortable
just
on stage?
yeah, yeah, I always feel comfortable on stage. Yeah, I'm always nervous up until like pretty much until they say my name or until I say like my first line, and then once I do that, then I'm pretty much good.
Okay. Are you think I will leave the name out of it? Are you thinking about reincorporating Wednesday nights back into your start situation? Circulation, whatever the word, schedule. That's the word we're looking
Schedule,
for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I am. I need to figure out a schedule to where I can do it at least once a month. Um, it just gets hard because I go in the office on Thursdays and the event is on Wednesdays. So, and I just, you don't want to be shitty at work the next day. So I got to figure out a schedule of way to pick which weeks of the month I'm going to step out and then just perform and just go home.
You know, do like every other week. And so,
Yeah,
you know, just a suggestion. And then, like you said, just stay to support other people, but hit the stage
yeah,
and just I mean, eight was it 8:30 to 11? You're
yeah.
home by 11:30. You're not,
True.
I mean, I go to
That's
bed at
true.
11:30 and I'm square, so you still get decent sleep. So,
Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, I think I do need to. And I found one that has them on Thursdays as well, and it's a little bit early in the day, which is nice, and you have more of your evening to kind of just do other things. So I want to look into doing that. And then there's one on Mondays that I still have not checked out yet, but I've heard good things about. So, um, right now I'm just kind of in, building mode where I'm just working on these pieces, and I want to kind of stock up some poems, so I can have more options for when I do get back on stage. Because there's nothing more annoying than when you have a piece in your mind that you want to perform, and then you get there, and you're just like, this just isn't the vibe that I want to roll with tonight. So I always like to have options. But yeah, so I'm working on getting these pieces done. I've listened to a lot of music lately, and that always helps me get more ideas and stuff. So, um, yeah, I'm getting back in my creative bag outside of just the podcast, which is always fun, but I like to have multiple outlets because it's just more fulfilling as an artist.
makes sense. Well, good luck on the poetry journey. Um, Reading will help as well. I
Yes.
find that reading, just even if it's just nonfiction, it
Hmm.
helps unlock some things. So,
Correct. That's true.
anything else you want to tell the people about the goals?
Um, right now I am reading. Well, I'm reading a couple books at once, just because I like to have different genres. But right now, I'm reading Will Smith's memoir called Will. Um, really long book. I didn't realize how long it was. I have the hard copy and I have the audiobook, so I've been kind of switching on both, switching off and on. And then I've been doing The Picture of Dorian Gray as well as Dreams from My Father, Obama's memoir.
Let me ask you a question. You read on the Kindle, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so does your page on the Kindle sync with the audiobooks, or is that just
yeah, they can sync.
okay,
So you
cool,
can kind
cool.
of go back and forth.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's super clutch
All right, you have
because
anything
I
else to
can.
add to that segment?
Yeah, anybody who wants to read more but just feels like you don't have the time or energy, audiobooks is super helpful because that way you don't feel like you're losing time in a way because you can do that while you work. Because I know like if I read a lot and type a lot for work, sometimes it's just too much to just like read more words after work after typing and reading all day. So that's all. That's a pro tip to kind of get back in the swing of just reading and taking in more information on a daily basis.
So was it bees and honey? He's the honey, I'm gonna be the bees. If you think you don't have any time for reading, check your iPhone screen time. I guarantee you, if you just replace that, you'd
That's
have time
fair.
for reading.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like,
I
is
read
it
a lot of
that you
articles
don't
too.
have time, or is it did you spend? I mean, because if you spend 90 minutes a day scrolling TikTok, scrolling Instagram, you could just read for those 90 minutes. Like you could just
That is true. That's fair.
it's
That's
like
true.
I find often if you ask someone who says they don't have time for reading, let's look at your
Yeah.
screen time,
Oh no, I don't
they
even mean
probably
re
do.
time. I mean sometimes it's just like the bandwidth. It's like, damn, do I want to look at more words? But then I feel you though. You do need to look at words and take in
Yeah.
new information visually as well. Um,
If that's
and
what the
I
problem is, then they say that and that's a different conversation. But people will say
yeah,
they don't have time to read, and I'm
fair,
like,
fair, fair. Yeah,
if that's your argument, I bet willing to bet that's not true.
yeah,
Like,
that's true. And also, like, I mean, I know for me, like, I don't always feel like maybe having devoting that much time to reading a novel on the daily basis. So I'll maybe go and read an article or just think of a random topic and I'll just research something on that just to kind of learn something new every day.
as long as it's the written word, man, it's
Yeah,
not. I mean, it could be fiction, nonfiction. It could be,
correct.
a 1,500 front page, New York Times opinion article. It could be
Hmm.
a couple poems. It could be a short story. It could sometimes I read, I'll scroll through New York Times has a segment called Modern Love. And
Mm.
sometimes it's like a longer story about love that the writer wrote in, but oftentimes they'll do shorts and it's like
Yeah.
150 words
Hmm.
and it'll just be a whole page of them. And sometimes, I mean, it's really cool what people can do with such a short amount of words. I'll try to
Yes,
find.
it is.
I'm not. It's bad radio for me to look at now, but like, there's you'd be
Right.
surprised, man. And just like the points that could get across with such
Hmm.
few words. So
Yeah.
like I said it to say it doesn't have
That's
to.
a
You're
special
not.
skill for real.
Yeah, you don't have to sit and read, The Stand 1,000 pages at a time or whatever.
Right.
You could, just read a quick page of short stories in the New York
That's
Times.
true.
So
Yeah, I like even people like to shit on this for whatever reason. I feel like that's just really pretentious, but like people shit on chapbooks. I read those a lot too, like just books of like quick quotes and like just like random prose and things of that nature. I like
what is a
those as
chat
well.
book?
Chapbook, it's I got one somewhere in here. Oh, it's too far away to go grab. But it's literally it's a small book and it's maybe 80 pages. And like this particular book I have, it's literally just full of like really interesting proverbs from various cultures and historical figures, things of that nature. So it's like Instagram, but for philosophy almost, if that makes sense. Um, Let me look up the real definition just to make sure. But yeah, so it's basically just like it's almost like a novella, but shorter.
All right, all right. So I think that's kind
So
of
those are cool.
like I found looking at a couple of New York Times tiny love stories, and yeah, I don't even
Hmm.
think this is 100 words, but like
Yeah.
so I find them
Okay.
oddly moving at times. So
Yeah, I've been trying to find because I love listening to poetry as well, but I've been trying to find I don't want to have to keep like getting on my phone to like scroll YouTube and shit like that. So I've been trying to find like good poetry podcasts that just have a bunch of poems. Haven't had a lot of luck yet. So for listeners, if y'all know of any, please let me know.
I'm thinking about having not quite a dumb phone because there's actually like a market for that,
Mhm.
but like grabbing one of my old phone. You're not buying a new phone, you keep the old one just in case.
Yeah.
And deleting, having an old, using my old phone and having all the social apps removed from it, and just
Mm,
keeping Spotify, a podcast app, and my
mm,
Kindle Reader app, so that I can work out without, just totally disconnect while I work out,
yeah.
or or just like when I'm around, or anytime I want to disconnect. But it's
Hmm.
hard when all of my music is in my phone, when the da 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 is in my
Correct.
phone.
That's the thing.
And I don't want to go full dumb phone because you still need the apps for the music. So I think I'm
Right.
gonna get an older phone that just install the, media-based apps and leave the social
Hmm.
media stuff off of it. So
That's the thing too for me because like I usually write on my phone more often than not. And I'll be like, okay, well I need to find some music, and then you have so many apps you forget. You're like, oh, let's just go to YouTube real quick, and then next thing you know, it's been 30 minutes and you've written 8 words.
yeah, the thing is like the smartest engineers in the world spend all their day trying to get you to look at your phone.
Right.
Like you're not like you're not gonna win that fight unless you
Right.
literally remove it from you. Like that's their job.
Yes. Correct.
Literally the smartest engineers in the world, their job is to get you to keep scrolling. And so
Hmm.
you are fighting an uphill battle trying to stop it. So